Dr. Emoto was a Japanese scientist that took water that was frozen and exposed to words and viewed them under the microscope. And here we show what the angry words, showing the molecules are chaotic, broken, ugly patterns, versus kind words show more symmetrical, snowflake-like crystals. So since up to 70% of our body is also made of water, just for the sake of taking better care of ourselves, I wanted to experiment with rice and water. So the reason being rice holds water, it's an easy way to experiment with that. I did that earlier this quarter, but I'm starting a new batch with you guys. And here I want to share what you can do to set up this experiment if you decide to join me in the next few weeks to observe what is happening to our jars. So as you saw, I took about a quarter cup of dry jasmine rice. It could be any rice. Rinsed it a couple of times and then put it in a little bit of water and cooked it for about 10 minutes. It's not that you're going to eat it, so it doesn't matter if it's not fully cooked, but it's very little rice that you need. The 2 jars I chose this time don't have a plastic rim. I don't know if that'll make a difference, but use whatever you have. Just make sure you clean the jars out, and then you pour in a little bit of water on top of the rice. So I have about 2 tablespoons of rice and maybe half a cup of water. And there you can see with the labels, for me, there are 2: love and then ignore. You can also add a hate one if you like. So I hope that you join in on this experiment for the next 4 to 5 weeks and see what yours will end up looking like. The goal is to spend about a minute every day checking in with the jar that you want to say kind things to. You can either ignore the other jar, or you can also express your anger, frustrations, or anything to that jar, just as an experiment to see how it turns out. Post a picture once a week and up to 4 of them, and then you want to just reflect and share in a video with the rest of us on the very last Monday of the quarter. And yeah, along the way you will earn credit, but I believe that this realization could also be even bigger than this class. I know it is actually. The other thing I wanted to say is it'll just make us aware of not just the words we say out loud, but even the ones that we say in our head, to ourselves mostly. So it makes you aware of that more too. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.